everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, along. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Cowboys offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example. Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Flores. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Now, the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grabbed in the middle, it's Edwards. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here comes the heat. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Fields. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Cowboys are in the hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
To the air on 1st down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Oakland. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Under fire. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
The Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be knocked down. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Makes the catch. It's Oakley. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Kansas State will have to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Back to pass, it's Flores. Gets it out fast. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. Leaves it with the back. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's Davis. Turning it on! Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught behind the line, it's Fields. He gets nothing on the play, knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. Hit as he throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. It is good. Field goal is good. Game is tied. And how about a little drama, guys? And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the ground with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Johnson looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Takes it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The give to the left side. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
Finding an escape route. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Johnson wants to throw it. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Oakland. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for a deep man. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for space, it's Fields. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Celebration turned out to be a little premature as that flag takes the score off the board and we play on. Got a man, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. A big third down play to try to keep the drive alive in overtime. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Bradley. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Red pass is complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got a little work in front of them here on 3rd down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown. Makes the catch. He's in. A game-winning touchdown in overtime. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.